Hello, my name is Norman Schlomka. I'm product manager of VITEC and responsible for the Proxsys media archive and management solutions. At NAB, we introduced in a new cooperation with VITEC the Proxsys PA with the TriCaster Archiver add-on. This combination of two very powerful products enables complete new live production workflows in terms of preparing your live production and archiving your live production. I want to start with the TriCaster. TriCaster itself, a powerful live production unit, a lot of inputs, different models, and up to 8 channels live recording is used in live environments. And with the TriCaster, you can generate a lot of footage by recording the live feeds plus the output feeds. And on the other hand, Proxsys PA, a network-based media asset management solution. One of the key features is preview generation and archiving on LTO reliable media. And in the next 15 minutes, I want to show you the workflow, the benefits, and how to use the products. It's a product demonstration and no training, but hopefully you will like the workflow. So I want to first start with a setup. We have the TriCaster built in here with the user interface, and it is connected to the Proxsys PA by network, which is a typical fixed installation. This alternative is if you use your TriCaster in rental or outdoor productions, besides the data transfer and the connection via network, we fully support the transfer of data by hard disk. So the TriCaster has removable drives. You can take the drives, and the Proxsys PA with the TC Archiver add-on has the same drive slots. You can insert the drives here and do your archive job. That's the hard disk transfer. During my demo, I will use the network access. Two things I like to show on the TriCaster, which are important for this archiving. First is the setup of the recordings. So the TriCaster, depending on the model, up to 8 sources, in this case the output and the camera, different formats up to fully professional QuickTime 422 will be recorded on the TriCaster. You activate that, generate your footage, which will go into archive. Second is the metadata model. So TriCaster itself is not supporting big in metadata, but you can define individual clips by using the clone function, and then you can set the in and out points of your clip. If I set the in point and if I change the display name and say, okay, this is TC Archiver Demo Flensburg, this will be used later on for searching. This example, in a football game, you have all your goals. You want to replay your goals. You search for the goals. You tag your goals. And after that, in your archive, you are able to search and manage all the goals. So I do my live production now, pressing record, doing all these nice effects on my TriCaster. I want to set this clip, of course, to play. So now I'm doing the play between the two clips. I'm doing now a 3-hour live production. No, that's now my 2-hour live production. I'm done with my job. Everybody wants to go home. Now my minimum is a 4-click away to get anything into the archive. Go to File, Exit my TriCaster. Live production with add-ons. We have installed 2 new topics called TC Archiver and TC Browser. For archiving the archiver, for preparation the browser. So opening the TC Archiver, you get a list of all your sessions. If you want to just archive the complete session, mark the session, press upload, and you're done and you can go home. In my demo now, I want to use the expert mode where I have more options. In this case, you can see that it's referenced media, unreferenced media, etc. I can go and tag individual files which I want to archive. So in this case, only I want to archive my recordings. And then I set my Proxsys PA bin called TC Archiver Flensburg and press the upload button. And here we are. While it is uploading, I want to have a couple of words about further options. We can archive everything as individual files, so all the recordings can be tagged individually, or we archive everything as a complete session. Then you can restore the complete session in a couple of years, or we can archive just the session data if you don't want to archive your media. Important, we also archive settings in TriCaster from the C drive, which nobody else is doing, like the graphics, buffer information, etc., etc. This information is archived. While it is archiving, I want to switch to the Proxsys system itself. So you don't only have the user interface on the TriCaster, the Proxsys PA is a network-based server in your intranet, or if you like also from external. You're able to browse the system. It is the user interface is a browser user interface. You log into the TC Archiver and you get your user interface. The user interface now, we will have a new TriCaster session in my system, which we have just created. The user interface has icons, it has the metadata, it has the search, everything which is needed for your archive. Sorry. So here is a new demo in Flensburg. You will find the new clips in your archive. As soon as you click on the clips, the preview player will open and you get, that's in graphic, sorry, I've also archived a graphic. I want to show you the video. Of course, a mix, you can archive all different kinds of files. That's the recorded part. Down here we have the chance to work with the different metadata models, which will be set up according to your demand. So either you're in sports or in politics, all metadata models can be different. With the preview, it has a couple of advantages for your production workflow. First thing is reduction of data traffic in the network. The previews are just 1 megabit per second, so YouTube quality. Your high-res could be up to MPEG 422, which could be up to 50 megabit. You don't need to browse in 50 megabit. Second advantage is that you can share content with others, but you still have your high-res protected. So you can show what you have, but the others only have access to the preview, not to your high-res content. And last and most important point is the archiving on LTO tape. So we will always keep the proxy videos online. You have them always available for browsing, and the high-res content will migrate to LTO tape with rules, either after a couple of days or by hard disk fill ratio in your Proxsys PA. And then you can take your high-res from the LTO tapes and just put it on the shelf. The LTO tapes, right now you have two different versions, LTO 5 and LTO 6, either with 1.5 terabyte or 2.5 terabyte, which will hold between, let's say, 80 and 200 hours of high-res video per tape. Cost of the tapes is $100. So compared to old Betacam archives, you reduce your archive costs dramatically by using digital video. That's the archiving workflow. I have added this TC Archiver Flensburg term in my archive. If I want to search for that, I go and search for Flensburg, and I will go and it will show me the clips which I have prepared. Here you see TCC and TC Archiver demo Flensburg, and this is a timecode based information, so we can jump to the different locations within the clip. Makes a lot of sense. Here you see it is the TC Archiver demo Flensburg, which I have tagged. Again, whatever you spend in terms of work and tagging in TriCaster is usable for the archive. The archiving of your valuable footage is only half of the job. The second part is the preparation of your live production. So in my example, it is today we will play Bayern Munich against Manchester United. In a typical live production football, you need your players as video resumes or graphics for overlays, etc., and you want to prepare that. In my Proxsys PA user interface, first I want to find my Bayern players, go and search for Bayern, and it will give you the players. I'm preparing them into my so-called shortlist. The shortlist is like a shopping cart. You select the players of Bayern. Second is I want to have my Manchester players in my playlist. Go and take my green ones for Manchester. And of course I need some video footage, so I will take some skiing footage because the players are great skiers. I prepare my skier footage here, and everything is within the browser interface prepared in my playlist. If I'm external, I can push this on my hard disk. In my TriCaster environment, I want to show that I'm now able to get this information in my TriCaster. I close my archiver, go back to my browser. So my colleague has prepared my playlist. I will log in my browser, and you see it is network prepared. The same shortlist is available. I tag my shortlist. Here are my different TriCaster exports. The first one is preparation on the hard disk. Second is a hard disk download, so you can have it on a live over the network from the archive. And the third topic is the TriCaster archive on a local machine on the TriCaster. It opens me my add-on. Here is my TriCaster archive. I get the players. I get the players with the playlist names. So my video should go in the test. And with my graphics, I select the playlist 1. And I continue with the download. So now I will transfer the files from my archive back to my TriCaster. On my archive, they were online. If they were stored on the LTO tapes, of course, I first need to restore them from the LTO tapes to my local hard disk. The transfer, it's a couple of 100 megabytes. I'm just transferring, of course, depends on the network speed, but that's standard. While waiting for the download, a couple of words about the other exports. Of course, we can push it to local machines, so it's available for editing. We can export just the metadata as PDF, so to discuss in your next production. And also we have an upload function of other media files. So if you have nonlinear editing systems like Adobe or Avid, the Proxsys PA is also able and capable of handling these files as well. So not only TriCaster files, not only video files, all different graphic and audio files, and complete editing projects as well. So now transfer is complete. My preparation is done. I close my TC Browser add-on, go back to my live production, TC Archiver demo, start live production, which is the one I just used. Now we will find a couple of new contents. First is the TC Archiver demo I restored, but more obvious is the graphics. Here you see all the Bayern Munich players, and if I select the graphics layer here and use my effects, graphic layer 1, sorry, graphics and camera. Now I'm right. Here is my graphics. So everything is prepared in the different playlists. Playlist 2, playlist. Here is my video about skiing, and again player 1 needs to be, of course, the DDR, and here is my prepared video. That's it. So, just a quick summary. NewTek TriCaster in combination with the VITEC Proxsys PA TC Archiver is enhancing your workflow in terms of preparing your live sessions and archiving your live sessions for archiving, metadata model, search and find, and cost-effective long-term archiving on LTO tape. If you have further questions, contact your local dealer or visit us on the web, vitec.com. Thank you.